In this video, we're going to talk about some simple dosage calculations. So let's take a look at these. This first one says you need to administer, I'm going to go with colchicine, 10 milligrams intramuscularly to a nauseated patient. You have on hand colchicine 5 milligrams per milliliters. How should you prepare the correct dose? So always keep in mind what you need to give to the patient and what's available, and let's set up a proportion. So I know that 5 milligrams is available in 1 milliliter. So I'd like to write it as a traditional numerator-denominator fraction, and I'm going to set up a proportion. So 10 milligrams is what we want to give. So I have milligrams on the top here, so I need to put milligrams in the same location in the fraction on my right side. So I'm going to make that 10 milligrams. Now, my unknown is how many milliliters, so I'm just going to put an X there. Now, the easiest way to solve a proportion is to cross multiply, and whatever numbers are across from each other, you're going to multiply, and then you'll end up dividing by the ones you haven't used. So we're going to multiply those and divide. So you can physically cross multiply, 5 milligrams. So it'd be 5 times X and 10 times 1. And then you can show that you're going to divide by 5. So the answer would be 2 milliliters. But it always ends up working the same way. The numbers that are across from each other multiply, and we divide by the number we haven't used. So it does end up working out like that. There you go. Let's look at number 2. It says the order reads Lasix, 40 milligrams IV push. You have on hand 20 milligrams per 2 milliliters. How should you prepare the correct dose? Well, I have 20 milligrams in 2 milliliters. 40 milligrams is how many milliliters? And you can see the numbers across from each other are 2 and 40. So we're going to multiply 2 and 40 and then divide by the one we haven't used. So we're going to get 80 divided by 20 would be X. So that's 4 milliliters. So there's number 2. Let's take a look at 3. You have on hand Valium, 5 milligrams per milliliter. You need to administer 8 milligram IV push stat to a patient having a seizure. How should you draw into the syringe, or how much should you draw into the syringe? Well, we have 5 milligrams per 1 milliliter. So 8 milligrams would be how many milliliters? So it would end up being 8 divided by 5, or 1.6 milliliters. Number 4, your patient is to receive Lipressor, 25 milligrams PO daily. The pharmacist dispenses 50 milligrams scored tablets. How many should your patient take each day? So we have 25 milligrams. Well, let's write it. Let me start again just for a second how we can write it. So it's 50 milligrams per 1 tablet. So we need to give 25 milligrams. And so that would be 25 divided by 50. Now that's 0.5 tablets, but you should recognize that that is 1/2 of a tablet. And then finally it says a home care patient must restrict fluid intake to 2 liters every 24 hours. He has only household measuring cups. How many cups may he drink daily and not exceed the 2-liter limit? Well, we know that 1 cup is 240 milliliters. So that is the same as 0.24 liters. So we're really asking ourselves if 1 cup is 0.24 liters, then how many cups would be equal to 2 liters? So we're just going to cross multiply again. So multiply the ones across from each other, 1 times 2, and then we're going to divide by the one we haven't used. So it's going to be 2 divided by 0.24. 2 divided by 0.24 is the decimal 8.333. Now, let's just take a moment and reread what the question said. It says, how many cups may he drink daily and not exceed the 2 liters? So it would be 8.3 cups, but if we wanted full cups to tell the patient a little more idea of what to drink, you could say, well, if you drink 8 cups, you are not exceeding the 2 liter limit. Okay, so that's just a little bit about some simple dosage calculations. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.